Yes, go time. I don't want to start the puns here right away. Definitely not the standard goat puns that we all have heard on the stream for 1,000 times already. Let's see how we can bring the triangled-eyed clan to victory. I think actually the only clan with a triangle eye, huh? Is that actually how it works in nature? Look at me. Do you have triangle eyes? Maybe. A tournament entering is already closed? Yeah, sadly. You can still go up in the backup queue. It was already a little bit filled. But I personally were also one of the fans to say, we weren't expecting, pretty sure. If you were actually expecting 32 teams to sign up, but I personally didn't think that we could actually make it, that we could actually sign up 32 teams. It would have been also just very cool with having a tournament just with 16 teams then, or just shortened out, like a lot of people would get a wild card then in the round of 33, and would have also been very cool with that. Now we were so shocked that we were actually able, of course, happily shocked that we were able to have so many people signing up for good thing, Mountain Rumble. Yeah, that we had so many people actually signing up. We're pretty thrilled about this, and don't really want to overdo it with setting straight up we're gonna do a round of 64 now. Like, I personally wouldn't have been the biggest fan of that. Would rather wait out how many people sign up right now, then perhaps make the next tournament rounds of 64, just by the numbers of people signing on. Like, I think there would have definitely more people signed in if it wouldn't have been full and if that wouldn't have been just a backup queue, right? Like, I wouldn't just count it like we have 32 teams signed in. We have 10 teams in the queue, so it doesn't really... we just have 42 teams in the end. Like, this is not 64, that isn't worth it. I'm very aware that a lot of teams would have still signed up if they would have seen, yeah, I can guaranteed go to the tournament. I know with the queue, that's a little bit weird, right? Because you don't know if you really need to get ready for the tournament. It would be such a bummer if you have a lot of training with your teammate and in the end you will not be attending in the tournament. So I can't see how people would not sign up if they not know surely that they will be a part of the tournament. And yeah. Oh, damn it. Need to keep the main tile free. Oh wait, no recruitment. Yeah, that's it. Won't be trading good. I will definitely go for the relic here. That is really important to me. Can't build those. We can soon go for that. Taking a little bit of housing in the start of the game. But I might even get a bit. Oh yeah, man. I might got so much stuff for me. I'm just gonna go super greedy, man. Let's just see what eco-wise is possible, huh? Feast Relic is nice. Like, Feast Relic is really nice because of the healing for the goat. And you get a free feast every year. But... the trade relic is also nice. Which also if you... Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a common problem in Northgard. Just also to get a little bit used, like how are you doing it in winter. I think the general thought you just gotta keep in mind is always to yeah, try to get as much food in summer as you can to not have too much villagers in winter going for the food, since it will be less effective then. I'm not going for the farm. I have sheep. Think goat recruitment. Sure. Could definitely be pretty quick up there again with the recruitment, but Sally doesn't have it. Yeah, sometimes it's just about like how worth is it to now try to defend this eco. Like, are you very likely to actually defend it? If you have an army that would defend it, then I guess you would also be a little bit more on fire trying to get your army ready and then attack. But if you see like, hey, I would just lose the fight now, I should rather take my time, let them take the battle tiles. It's not great. Like, it's of course not like even that better players would say, yay, I lose my upgraded market now. Nice. But it is definitely better than losing the game straight up. Huh? Nah, I'm not too much of a theory crafter there, to be honest. Oh, damn it. I guess I couldn't have done it anyway, but the end were definitely not nice right there. Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I will still do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let myself surprise right there, generally. So I think you can't really expect what will be coming anyways. You can go off clans, off animals that are in the Norse mythology. But those are many. Those are many. Soon. Still either. What are ranks in Northgard? I'm not familiar. I don't know what you mean. Like, you get the rank, what you just said. The Elo system, basically. What every I think every half a year it gets reset. Not really completely reset. I don't know. Like, you're gonna have a little bit more points when you were higher before in the start of the season, but it gets pretty much reset, and then yeah, players can play up again. Wood, stone, iron, gold, and then comes rim steel. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot, definitely, Rumble. There are a lot. So there's a lot of possibilities. I am... Carpentry, huh? Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing it. So, Feast Relic. Erudition into carpentry. Into feeling safe. Then having a lot of camps upgrades. Upgrading one sheepfold. Upgrading one sheepfold. Yeah, I have one sheep to match. Sounds good. Sounds good. Means I will have also a respectable amount of fame. Could think about building an altar. Bear with me, guys. And yeah, then there's also the win counter if you play unranked games, where you have the villager rank, the warrior, going into war chief, jarl, king, high king, and then Northgard. There's basically just the win counter, and you would also go up on these when you play against AI or play in the conquest. I think that will also give you wins right there. 12 merchants worth it? I won't go for it. It can be worth it, maybe. Like you have a lot of sheep. You have a lot of upkeep that you're going to go for. But I will now prefer the altar here. But yeah, 12 merchants is... If you lose your villagers, just having no recruitment, the chance that you will actually be able to populate all those 12 slots is fairly low, to be fair. But... I think the only thing that really speaks against it is the cost of resources that you put in the second markets, of course. This is quite a bit. That is quite a bit. You would use that as tempo and rather attack. But you have a way higher potential gold production. I guess it's actually not the... it's a lot of building space too. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, the upkeep is definitely to keep in mind. Like, if you don't have the... if you only run 6 in a time... all the time you just run 6 merchants or less than 6, rather less than 7. I think even if you run 7, you're not really paying with the 7th for, like, you're always falling behind a little bit. I guess you know what I want to say here. Against somebody who just has 6, because he doesn't need to pay upkeep for the other ones, and he didn't need to put the resources in there, right? It's quite an investment, but I don't think you're gonna completely fall behind or just lose the game because of that. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. If somebody attacks you pretty early, but also if somebody attacks me now early, it would be pretty uncanny for me. So it's hard to say. Have you made Northgard yet? Nope. Not quite. I think I'm like 50 wins off or something around that. Maybe it's 70, you know. I'm at 900 something. Still something in front of me. Where do I build my stone? Is that a 4 tile? No. Let's go for this really quick. I might even not go for erudition first, because I straight up cannot build a stone anywhere. But soon I will. It's a lot of wins. It's okay, it's okay. Getting into it, man. Everyone starts somewhere. I definitely also have been at this amount of wins, so... Well, you see. In the end, that really means nothing, like especially the win counters. They basically just tell you how long somebody has been playing the game. Doesn't really say how good you are at the game in the end. It of course makes kind of a difference, because through the experience you can oftentimes say, yeah, you should be able to play the game, right? If somebody has the higher rank. But it's not all telling and flying over everything. Yeah, that's it. I just got king, to be frank. I haven't played in boss. That's nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, cannot build a stone anywhere. Just gonna go for that. I cannot build a sheepfold anywhere. This stone should be gone soon though. Should also upgrade a woodcutter's lodge. I think this will actually be the next thing I upgrade. What's your favorite clan? I like Stag quite a bit, since Stag were the clan that I already... They were my favorite clan from begin with Northgard, you know? So Stag always stuck with me. Just like how the Fane bonus and everything works out in the early game and how you can just be kind of versatile with it, you know? It's a clan that can really rush you at 801 with the resource that it gets in the early game, but it's also a clan that could just go boom eco with that resources, so I really like the versatility. In the last season I also like enjoyed Boar a lot. Just right now it just lost so much gas in the late game that I'm definitely playing it a lot less right now. But yeah, horse is definitely also very nice, man. It's a cool clan, can do quite a bit. Also pretty versatile. While the strats that are early are definitely a little bit more out of the box for horse, so yeah. Just not that natural, in my opinion. But that's very, very subjective. That doesn't mean anything for you. Maybe it's for you it's very natural to go for the early. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad. I'll take that back, honestly. It feels actually pretty natural to go for early horse action. You just mine the iron and then get warrior upgrades. It doesn't feel bad, honestly. Just going greedy with horse feels so right. And with stack, I just feel like if you're going defensive or aggressive, this just always feels kind of right for me. Whatever I do, it is right. It isn't, of course. Where do I build that? Oh, goat needs too many tiles. I need all the tiles. Also got the iron already, so I could already forge my... It's the very first thing I need, a lot more lore. It's okay. I don't usually go late nor early game. Usually last about 30 minutes or so, maybe 40. Okay. Well, I guess that's what I kinda would refer as late game-ish. I know what you mean, it's kinda mid-game-ish. It's not like the Ox clan would be completely at... It's unstoppable, or the Dragon clan, you know, is not at 12 Dragonkins around that time. But you're definitely already in the game for quite a while already. We're able to boom your eco out. Like Horse can definitely do stuff in 802 already that are very strong. But also in 801. Like, it's not like Horse is completely useless at 801. It can scout pretty early. Never really got how this is possible, but people do scout with Horse early. It definitely helps, it definitely helps. Do I need the other woodcutter slot here? I think I can get rid of that. First go for gold. actually may gonna rebuild it at some point. Just right now I'm gonna get rid of it. Just don't know where to start. I don't know. Rushes are actually fairly straightforward. It's just about scouting your opponent and getting as much gold as you possibly can to attack him. Like, it's not that much of a mystical thing how to do it. It's just you're gonna get more and more into it as you do it. Like, maybe just try it a little bit against AI first. And see how much army you can send into them at 801 or whatever. If it may just be 4 warriors, like, it's still something. And then the next time you try to get 6, and the next time you try to get 8. Maybe. Just in team games, it then, like, in a duel, it's pretty hard to have good outcomes there, basically. With rushes. That's mainly how you're, like, if you're just solo learning it. That's mainly how you're gonna learn it. Like dueling against AI or something. In a team game you can then completely just go for scouting, and how much army you get is not even that important, and your teammate is then basically just not even going for stone, just completely booming up, or you do something in the middle. There's so much to do. What you can do, you know. Maybe you're just attacking a little bit, like already planned, that you're just like sending in a little bit of army, but then at home you're completely booming up. Now I would really like... Oh yeah, sharp axes. That's actually perfect. What the heck, I could get that. We get more lore. This can go. Can be attacked by spectrals, what is not nice. See ya! I won't get a lot of healing in here. First altar already. Manatees? Need to get feeling safe still. Just felt confident because I have so much lore. It's the feast relic. There we go. Found it. No, not really. If you look super scary first, you will definitely be teamed on by the other players. If you just straight up rush somebody in 801, that will not be very beneficial, like you would maybe do in a team game, because then there are X other players that are still on the map that will just, yeah, ride away from you, you know? You have set everything into a rush to get somebody out of the game in 801 or 802, and they have just boomed in their eco and have now a way better eco than you. That is what can definitely happen. So straight up rushing definitely doesn't make real sense. But you can definitely attack somebody and still win the game. Oftentimes also will have to attack somebody. You don't even have to attack. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it is pretty unlikely that you're gonna get attacked by 2 players if you're not threatening any win condition though. May still happen though. I'm not gonna upgrade it, I'm first gonna go for camps. Well, let's see. Relic is getting ready. I could think about getting the iron right there. Oh. And we're going towards feeling safe. Towards that altar. Have a bunch of iron. I might even have a lot of stone. Don't really know yet. I'm so greedy that I'm not even scouting. But yeah, you have to cut something out if you want to get everything else. There's a reason why you usually can't do it. Otherwise everyone would do it every time. I got another one there. And we should get instantly +2 on everything. Clemsus, PUBG, what up? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a nice day. And welcome, welcome. Hello, yeah, man. Welcome also to chat, man. We're having a great Sunday, dude. 18, 2. Or I can upgrade 3 camps, it's not bunches. But I want one on my main tower. Excuse me. Yeah, that's right, Mad Yeti, and hello, hello. Yeah, it's definitely, it's the biggest bummer about Sunday. But hey, it didn't end just yet. It didn't end just yet. You can still do things. Getting a warrior. I have a lot of lore, by the way. Just if you missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade 3 camps and then gonna buy 5 stone. To, yeah, upgrade my scouts, basically. Don't have that yet. Also be not too bad to actually get like some hold of neutrals or anything. 600 fame is kind of far away, huh? it's definitely more important, more key. Like, barricades is a very good lore, but being able to fight in winter is very much essential. 77. Let's get it. Let's get it. Have the happiness. It's definitely not enough. Or is it? I'm gonna get 6 happiness with the next lore. That ain't bad. Iron is also soon done. Das got camp. 200? It is way too much. The feast relic. It's coming on the way. Pretty slowly leading more. Oh, what? Yeah, I think we get warrior. Go home. Should have a little bit more warband, huh? We got a blizzard incoming. But if we get 1 feast before the winter, we should very much be okay. Cost me 50, huh? 50 food. I need to build it. Can I reach 50 food? Then I also had feeling safe to actually make my people happy again. Like, we're just gonna break even with the feast. 1 free feast per year. I think I get that right after, huh? Pretty nice. So I can feast after the blizzard. Meh. Yeah, also start scouting, of course. Do that throughout the blizzard. Kraken. It's passing me a lure, man. There he. And Balder. Even though it is a blizzard right now, like, it would seem like, hey, why don't you take the winter? Like, yeah, Freya's blessing to have less winter debuffs basically going on. But happiness is definitely my big problem as Goat Clan, so I have as much of that as possible. Why is the stream only for adults? Because otherwise you would need to, yeah, watch out what you do on stream. I need to go for, how's it called? Yeah, need to moderate the chat a lot harder than I would do right now. Like, a lot of people don't really care about it, but in the end it would be against TOS. So I would rather not do that. Just another iron. The sheeps are. Damn it! Well, that's a yikes. I think it is nothing what is too important, right? Like, I'm very sure that if somebody says in stream that he's below the age that you are allowed to be on Twitch, that you need to ban them. Like, you need to ban them, otherwise your stream will get banned because you didn't do it. Somebody who's watching the stream could just clip that moment, how somebody says like, hey, I am 8. And you basically need to ask, is that a joke? Then clearly say if that is a joke, and if you then don't ban him and report him basically to the website, you are in danger of getting banned. Yeah, man. Yikes. You gotta watch out. So you don't really believe that that is also true, huh? Yikes! Why do I have sick worlds? Why do I get more sick worlds is rather a question. Didn't really have an overview about my food right now. Would have free happiness now. Okay. That's yikes. Oh yeah, they will come though. It's just a matter of time. I should start trading now. Also get the free feast. Let's get the free feast. Will also heal my wills. Do it. Oh no, that doesn't work for sheep anymore. Lol. Lol. Millstrat. Oh, my scouts also get healed, man. That's pretty neat. What? He's alive, man. He alive. Not yet. Not yet. Still got it. The raven was sick. Oh, yikes. That's a rough hit. We'll also get that. Be nice that we have the stag right next. Because he's certainly getting dangerous. Pretty sure I can still upgrade something, can't I? No. All those tiles. here. We help him out a bit. Very nice. This is not main, this is main. Getting a lot of tots. My gold is not there where I want it to be. Actually get more markets? That's weird. I really rather want to try more trade. But who's a good trading partner? If I trade with the stag, I'm gonna end up with problems. I got an idea. Holy! What's up? That's way more helpful for what I'm planning. Uh-huh.
お
Hmm.
ほい
Hmm.
おほい
Hmm.
おほい
Hmm.
おほい
Hmm.
おほい
Hmm. おほい
おほい
Hmm.
おほい
Got a lot of tempo out of the stack, at least. That were unnecessary. No recruitment gets more of an issue here. Nice. Idle scouts? Not really. Set them home though, I don't need them. We are scouting. Get attacked at the top too. What? I clicked into the tile, man! Bro! What is going on? I don't get it, man. Like, why do half of the soldiers do that and the other half just runs up? I don't get it, man. Such a throw. 8 against 11 I can win the fight. 6 against 11 I lose everything and he goes out with 6. It's just the nature of Northgard though. But I don't get why they run up there, man. It does make no sense. Like either all of them react or none of them react. But why half of them? Yeah, that were a throw, that's what I mean. That threw the game. That were an attack that could totally have worked out. Because he's actually not microing a lot. And I don't have recruitment, he has a bunch of scouts, so I'm slowly falling back here. And I need my attack to work out at some point. I need. No, please, come. I'm just gonna perma-spam. I don't trust my warriors anymore, man. Just keeping an eye on them. Yeah, a lot of RTS can be. I just don't like inconsistent things, to be honest. It's consistent, I don't even care. Just like if you cannot know before what will happen, how are your units are going to behave this fight. Don't like guessing. If like all my army would have said, yeah, we don't accept this click right here and we not go into the tile, would have been fine too. We would have had the fight on the other tile. But that half of the units decide to do it and the other half doesn't, that is just weird. Yep, through the game. I'm slowly dying. I said it. Such a throw. GG, well played. Weren't played bad by him, definitely not. Nothing against my opponent here, but this situation right here, man. Ah! Yeah. I guess he will win most likely too. He got slowed down by me quite a bit. I don't know if there's other fighting going on the map, but he has a great situation right now. I mean, he has 4 circles basically in his approach. That was what I were aiming for, going for a lot of different circles here, because look at my lore situation there. Lore, 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 lore. That is also lore, but yeah, no. Like all the lore of the map spawned around me. Could have done quite a bit with that. But I needed to get rid of the stack, like at some point he would have also gone for me. What up, Diablo? Hello, hello. Welcome. Missed that you were defeated by Merc and stack got no fame. Yeah, I don't know. The stack definitely had fame. The stack were on 70% winning fame when I were attacking him, so the fame were definitely there. We could also go on the stats right here. He's on almost 1000 fame. So he is on the way of winning the game by fame. Merc attack, yeah, that happens, I guess. Surprised you're not playing Valorant. You can't see if somebody is playing Valorant, Diablo. I'm playing Valorant. It doesn't show anywhere. We're also already a little bit surprised about that. But yeah. I play Valorant quite a bit, like most of the day actually in the last time. Pretty nice to play. I can imagine that a lot of you can't even hear the word anymore, but it's definitely quite fun. Is your riot name? I don't know. Guess I can send it to you afterwards. But yeah, definitely don't know right now. Don't have it around. But yeah, definitely quite cool. Also quite cool game here. Just, yeah, In the end, I shouldn't have got so much on the... like, bet so much and look at the gold. In the end, I ate all his gold, so... how bad were my attack in the end, right? I had 700 gold, he had 1,500 gold, 1,400, and in the end we both ended on having no gold. But his gold production were way more potent and he could pop way easier. Like, we both don't have recruitment. That's not... like, if we go for population... he repopped. Nah, that's losing. He didn't repop quicker than me. I just lost way more in the fights. And this is the fight where I lost it. And yeah, we'll definitely play one more. Definitely. What happened? I can't see enough of the map. But yeah, the stag is going for the next one here, I think. You see, it's not really that the first one who fights loses, because I think the stag has a pretty good chance of winning the game here. So now at 72% again. He lost this tile. And he can easily go for these tiles right here. Murka. I think you can win the game definitely here. Like, I don't know really what the Kraken just... no, the Kraken didn't say anything. But it seems like he's going for the Kraken here. And it's only Nick Wolf going against him. Better situation. Would be nice to cast this game here to the end, but I didn't scout enough. Let's jump out.